What a run he's been on, starting at Winthrop on to College of Charleston for 3 years, back-to-back NCAA tournaments. Edwards for 3, and he'll knock it in. He has all 5. Shot clock is at 6. That did not catch rim. And the 3 is knocked in by Naithan George. Good head fake. And good defensive recovery. Shot clock at 2, and raining in the 3 is number 2, Jadian McCollum.
Tom, what we've seen is that Louisville, with good defensive possessions, Georgia Tech is being able to come up with good shots and get them to go late in the shot clock.
Boy, what about the start to this one? And bang at the other end for Hadley.
Hadley's one of those guys, again, can do a little bit of everything. He plays a lot bigger than his size. You see him giving a little bit of a talk back over at the Georgia Tech bench.
He's a Swiss Army knife type forward. And into the lane, and able to drop it home is George.
Nice teardrop by Naithan George, realizing at 6'5", he can get there, shoot over the smaller Hepburn.
Dude, I need a breath. These guys are lighting it up. Edwards again.
Oh, wow.
My God, this is incredible.
And the phrase that he uses, he gets lost in the game.
Yeah.
He gets everyone going. As you see,
bang.
on point,
How about
knocks that 3 down. He does an amazing job of balancing out.
Here's into the lane, Hadley. And this is a red-hot man right here, and he stays hot. Here's Hepburn in the corner. Thought about taking it to the rack. He'll pull up for 3 after the screen and knock it down. Georgia Tech primarily has been playing the last 4 games 7, 7, 6, and 7 players because they're so thin due to all of the injuries. Hepburn to the rack.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh my, is he something?
Them so good is that they understand that they can take advantage in a little bit of blender action by Hepburn.
Right hand fadeaway, and finally, just his second in the last 15 attempts.
Good shot by Terry. Realized he could get to a point. As you see that last one-time foul.
Here's Edwards. He has 13 in the game. Lost to handle, and here comes McCollum for the Yellow Jackets the other way. And then he loses it. Scramble for the ball, and look at this. A breakout by Hadley.
They want their team to have their personality. Watch Louisville and how they fight out for this, and you see the guys hitting the ground, realizing it gives you an easy one.
How about that move by Terry?
How about Terry? You saw him come off that little stagger, goes right to the basket for the finish.
And then an offensive, no, they called a block down there. On. Three ball will go down, and once again, that's Terry who's having a nice game.
And Terry did a good job of being able to set up the defender, fake like he was going to penetrate, get that step back to go. Not an easy shot to go down.
He's got 12, and there's a tip ball by Terry. Ndongo leads the other way to Powell, who will lay it in.
And Georgia Tech with 2 consecutive stops, being able to get some stops. And again.
And Rain Smith comes back in. And there's miscommunication there. And back the other way, it's Powell. Don't look now. He'll go to the free throw line, and it's a 3-point game.
But here's what we've seen is that Georgia Tech has been in a turn up the intensity with their defense. Watch this last play, and you see Powell.
The last time Georgia Tech had a lead, it was 16-15. And they lead now.
Nice move by McCollum, realizing he can get the blow-by Rain Smith. Allows him to get downhill. Yellow Jackets are finally up by 1.
And at the other end, Louisville answers on a drive by Hadley.
Good move by Hadley. Realized he can get right by Ndongo.
And at the other end, a missed layup right there. And able to hustle after missing the layup. It'll lead to a slam.
Whoa. What a play. That play was started by the chase down by Naithan George. Upset the number 121 team in the country. You got to win the 50-50 balls, and this is what you've seen Georgia Tech do in the second half.
Louisville just 6 of 16 from the field here in the second half. They missed some great looks from 3. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech is 11 out of 19.
Man.
Closer, Edwards, a step back 3, and it's not there. Offensive rebound is Lost and leading the other way. McCollum on the alley-oop.
Oh!
Hepburn for three. Offensive rebound to Scott. And now Edwards, little floater, not going to go. Stick back is good by Hadley.
6, under 3 minutes. The clock is your friend. You don't have to play hesitant, but you want to continue to have good shots. And you know what? That's a good way to get a shot if you're McCollum. Get down, absorb the contact, and finish at the cup.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be a good matchup as Smith is having a hard time defending him. And here's the guy that's had a nice second half outside of the free throw line, and that's Traore. This would be their 4th win. Missed 2, and that's going to do it. So Georgia Tech stops Louisville's 10-game win streak.